What's going on, tribe? It is Saturday, January the 17th, and it is 11:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am coming with this message and these cards already on the table because I was doing a short that I didn't expect to come with such an impactful message. The full scope of what's going on here is not going to be able to be explained in a short. But if you want to see the short, it will be linked to this somehow, but you'll probably end up having to happen upon the short and then it will guide you here. But if you're already here before watching the short, you don't know that the Black Vessel card is basically the card that prompted me to go ahead and make this a full message, because I didn't get to finish the other half of the what I was getting from the card. In the short, I was pretty much getting, I'm not going to say the low vibrational, because this group of the tribe is actually on the road to, emotional intelligence, getting better, calling their power back. But it felt with them a lot of resistance, where the Aquarius season, which this card, the Black Vessel, prompted for me, was Aquarius season, because Aquarius season, because that came up once before, that Aquarius season was pretty much gonna bring up a lot of stuff. I'm hearing right now, I'm about to shake shit up. I've been hearing that for a few weeks now, actually. I really didn't pay it any mind at first because I don't know the song. I don't know the song. Like, no other lyrics are coming through other than I'm about to shake shit up. I kind of thought it was Pop Smoke because that's what it sounded like that's what it sounded like to me, but it wasn't him. Like, I know he has the song Shake the Room, but it's not, the lyrics are I'm about to shake shit up. And this is a male with a deep kind of a voice like Pop Smoke. He sounds like him. My son gave me the name of somebody else who he says, from his knowledge, is the only other person that sounds like Pop Smoke. I went to this gentleman and it wasn't him either. He said something kind of similar, but it wasn't the lyrics and it wasn't the beat and the cadence that I'm hearing. Because I'm hearing like part of the beat, I'm hearing really like a snippet of the song. And he's saying I'm about to shake shit up, but it's like it kind of put you in the mind of Pop Smoke, because in my mind I want to go baby, baby, but that's not part of it, because it's a different frequency, it's a different level, it's a different beat altogether, but it gives you that vibe. I don't know why that came in here, but it's obviously for a reason. But that's the song that I've been hearing for a while, and I've been trying to figure out what's going on with it, and for some reason it brought it up here with this. But let me get back to what I was saying. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing that message to me, even though it kind of threw me off track. But yeah, in the short, the person was feeling as if they were in the stage where you're still kind of playing the blame game, going back and forth with playing the blame game, but accepting responsibility. And that comes from, a fear of not wanting to embark on this change, because it feels heavy. It feels as if you already know it's about to be a challenge. Like, this is it's gonna be some shit. So it's like the decision is going to be to face the fear, face the challenge, be ready for it as best as you can, and take the journey, take that self mastery journey, or amplify what's already going on in your life. Because it's bringing me to the fire horse energy, which starts in February. I don't know if it's in Aquarius season. That's something that I'm going to have to look at after this. And for anybody who doesn't like me talking and not doing the whole shuffle card thing right now, sorry. I'm gonna start moving intuitively with these messages and how my spirit team wants me to get them out. And really, it doesn't always have to involve cards, but that's neither here nor there. We're coming to the point where we can't lean on just one tool. But anyway, so in the short, that was the energy and the only energy that I got to explain. So I'm here now to explain the second energy that I felt with the Black Vessel card and the things that could happen as a catalyst of Aquarius season. The second energy was receiving an initiation in the Aquarius season, because you're to the point where you're not blaming anymore. You understand that all is mind, how you feel, what you believe, what you engage with, what you ingest mentally, physically, spiritually is what's going to shape your reality. You're to that point now, but it brought me to the bottom of the deck. Confluence of constraints. This card gives me the energy of the illusion of constraints, as well as the influence of constraints. How every relationship, every scenario that you're in currently has you tied up in a way. Continuing the loop. And it feels like you're frustrated trying to get it all untangled. Like when you have jewelry, you know, ribbon, yarn, strings, you know, just all knotted together because you didn't take care to how you put them away while they were not in use, which is bringing me to that's symbolic to different emotions, different achievements, different situations where you learned something on your journey. So what it's bringing me to is I'm seeing somebody who is like just throwing their jewelry in a jewelry box with no organization, no sense of wrapping, no sense of keeping things separate, and as well as how they move the jewelry box about contributes to things getting tangled up into each other. And it's relating to the black vessel as your body and how you utilize emotions, things that you've went through, achievements, downfalls, just everything, how you utilize the emotions that shape your beliefs and which, because if you at this level, thoughts, beliefs, all of that stuff is connected. So there is an energy here that's like, bro, why are you even here? Like, I shouldn't say that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I should not say that. If you're actually here because you want to learn and because you want to receive something from this message, don't have a rebuttal for everything that I say. I'm not professing to be right. I'm not professing to anything right now. I'm just literally trying to get the message out that Spirit needs me to get out. So please, please, with that energy, please take a beat, get you something to drink, get you a snack, breathe, cause or leave, cause baby. But that the same way you treat your jewelry and your possessions is the same way that you're treating your life via treating your emotions, your experiences, your lessons, your wins, losses, however you see all of the things that compile you. The way that you're just throwing them in your memory bank, throwing them in your toolbox with such disarray and such disorganization and lack of care, it's why you feel this illusion of constraints. It's like a person who doesn't naturally have organization, trying to be taught organization, and then feeling overwhelmed when they have to make decisions on what should stay, what needs to go, what can be donated, what can be repurposed, so on and so forth. They see the bigger picture and immediately get overwhelmed instead of compartmentalizing and tackling one area at a time. Was there's nothing wrong with seeing the bigger picture. That's great that you see the bigger picture. But in this season, it's time to focus in on the baby steps to get you to being more confident in yourself and confident in your intuition and confident in your ability to make decisions, strategize, and get yourself out of said situation. This card here, I said, felt like the Five of Wands, competition, discord, shit talking, and all of that. And it's really feeling like war and somebody being tracked down. The the reverberations that I was telling you that you would hear, reverberations, which are echoes, because reverberate means to echo. The reverberations that you're hearing from your subconscious up to your conscious, and in those still moments, a portion or remembrance, and a portion are your ancestors attempted to alert you when these energies are around or when they're going to be in close proximity in the distant future. And then it's usually followed by social media posts that you think mean nothing, billboards that you feel like are just advertisements, phrases that you read in your work day. All of these are clues if you were honing in to everything, not just the things that come through loud. Because it seems like you are focused on the things that come through loud. You're focusing on the things that are being forced in your face versus the whispers, the echoes, the tiny echoes that only get but so loud, but they keep echoing, they keep echoing. Have you ever noticed that negative things reverberate, echo in your head louder then those things that will guide you towards your betterment, that's the mind frame that your ancestors and your spirit team want you to be in, because this is coming, and there's only so much protection you can have from others. It's time to be aware. We can't lean on the my ancestors don't play about me, my spirit team don't play about me, my angels don't play about me. We can't lean on that. You got to put some skin in the game too. Thank you, spirit. You have to put some skin in the game too. What are they trying to say? But what is a warrior that doesn't fight? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. What is the warrior that doesn't fight? And they are 111 could be significant with that message. But I'm hearing tis the I can't catch that. My apologies. I can't catch that. Tis the something having to do with a warrior that lacks courage, conviction, convergence. I can't get that con word, but okay. Thank you, Spirit. They're saying whoever it was meant for, they get it. They okay. So I can move on. Thank you, Spirit. Voyager's frontier. Didn't I say it was in the distant future? It's like you're going towards. You're going towards something that's is the only word that I can wrap around is futuristic. Something never seen before in your lineage. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, you're a generational curse breaker. And of course, then there's a lot coming after you. And there's confusion being created on purpose. Synchronicity's rhythm. Yeah, get down with synchronicity's rhythm so that those things that I explained that come after those reverberations from the subconscious, that you can pull them out. It's showing me mass TVs flickering on and off with different messages, like Time Central, Times Square, those kind of places where there's always like changing of advertisement, changing of images. That's what it's giving me, like it's changes of images, but they're not really changing in like to everybody. They're just changing to a select view of people. Is that a movie? Am I seeing a movie? If I'm seeing a movie, somebody must know, because I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing Times Square and different as well as different like retro TVs, with the knobs and no remote, basically, that are uh some are flickering on and off, some are flickering static to image. And when I say some are flicking on and off, they're flicking on and off with like images and phrases and um music too. Like what? Okay, yeah, different music too. And then there was another scene where I was seeing like Central Station, Times Square type stuff, a place where there's a lot of advertisement. Is more like TV screenish. It's even giving me Tokyo, Japan vibes too, where there's billboards, advertisements, all that stuff that are um the key is it has light behind it. What Jeez. The key is that it has lights behind it, and they flicker. It's gonna draw your attention in to it. That's that's the synchronicity, the rhythm of the synchronicity from that reverberation that you're getting from your ancestor. Echoing, reverberation mean the same thing. One more. What else would you like the tribe to know? And these two, they want them to stay in reverse. Confluence of constraints came right back out in reverse. So it's like we're not accepting that anymore. That's what I'm feeling. Like not accepting that you are constrained in any way. You're not restricted. I'm hearing SZA is better on Saturn. No. Saturn constricts is what I'm hearing. Um Meditation of flame is also in reverse. And they came out together. So you're feeling like you're restricted, constraint by meditation. Okay, spirit, not actually by meditation, but the lack thereof of you being able to meditate in this way. There's several ways to meditate. I feel like if this is your goal, you're gonna have to work up to that by just doing things with your hands that take your that focus that puts the folk that oh my goodness. So many things coming through. Meditate in a way that takes control of your conscious mind. That's normally something that you do with hands, like washing dishes. With me, sometimes when I'm making signatures and doing my crafts, I'm able to do that. Sometimes just shuffling cards, I'm able to do that. My hands are focused in doing things, and I'm thinking about what's going on with my hands. So I'm able to, I don't know, I'm able to meditate in that way. I'm able to silence the noise in that way because that's the goal of meditation. Silencing the noise, finding stillness. Breath work may help for you because you feel real tense in the chest area. Stretching your chest as well, like stretching your arms back open wide. I'm hearing asana, but before I got into all of that, I was hearing, damn, now I can't get it. See, that's why I hate when so many things, not hate, when so many things come through and one overruns the other. But meditation of flame, when I first looked at this card just now, and when it came out, I thought of the purple heart. I mean, not purple heart, the purple flame meditation. Look that up. It's I feel like it's beneficial to whoever resonates with this message, whoever this impacts. It purple purple light, purple flame, meditations, rituals, all of that will help you get some of these codes in. It's like you're in between two worlds. Your desire to meditate in this form of fashion is constraining you, is limiting you to the belief that you're unable to do it. You can get up, you can build the practice of being able to meditate this way. Start out small, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, until you could work up to a time and do it daily, do it consistent. Somebody is saying like it's just they can't because it's not quiet around them. That's the thing. That's the thing. You have to be able to quiet it all out. Like you got to be able to ignore, like tune in. Um, that's why I tend to advise people to start out with the things that I just explained, like distracting yourself with your hands, distracting your conscious mind so that your subconscious mind can flow through. Like it's like you're focusing too hard on meditating and listening for something to come through when that's counterintuitive to what you're doing because it's a it is a it's more of a letting go versus an accepting when you're meditating. That's something that I noticed that people don't explain at all. Like they say focus on your breath, focus on this, focus on that. No, release it all. Let it go. Let it all come. Let it all come and go. It's all gonna come in waves. When I first started meditating, thoughts would just rush in and I felt like I couldn't quiet anything. That's when I started, just doing things with my hands and washing hands and then I started to when I sat and meditated in this form, I would just let it be, but sit there like I'm gonna sit here until I get a moment of silence, dead ass, and I just built on that. I just let it go. I let what was happening happen. I didn't try to control it. Eventually, it will get there. It doesn't matter what's going on outside of you. It matters about what's going on inside of you. So breathe, release, relax, release expectations on getting the answer right then. Because 9 times out of 10, you really won't. Like I can't remember a time that I've meditated and I got the answer in the meditation. The meditation just slowed me down, forced me to quiet the noise. And then afterwards, even days, even weeks, some shit, sometimes months after, I'm getting an answer from that specific day. How it works for me, my mind will take me back to specific moments. So I know that a specific synchronicity is for an answer to a specific question. But purple light, purple flame, meditations, and rituals will definitely help. Synchronicities rhythm. Right back at the bottom of the deck. At the very back of the deck, we got waves of confusion. Yeah. Don't let it become confusion. And don't let the art of meditation, the art of anything that you learn turn into confusion. Trust yourself in the fact that you know what's meant for you in every message that you receive, that you read, that you give. I say that you give because you give out messages to people. So trust in that. Like, because it's all inner. It's all about you having confidence and trusting in you. Like, it really is. These people that are these things, people, things, places, this whatever, this dance of discord energy that's coming after you can't fade you once you hone in to releasing the fear, releasing expectations, surrendering to, excuse me, whatever comes what may, is what I'm hearing. Just surrendering to it all, letting it be, let it moving with the ebb and flow, circulating your energy, moving, moving the shit around. Like, oh my goodness, yeah. Happiness is not a place. Happiness is not a place. Healing is not a place. The destination is the journey. The destination is the voyage. The destination is the frontier. And what else? What else? We got joy and light, which is the sun card. We got nurturer, which is the empress card. We got sexuality. With the empress energy, I'm getting create. With the sun energy, I'm getting to to live curious, not vicariously. Thank you, spirit. Live curiously. Activate your unicorn powers. Activate your unicorn powers. Like, you will be the victor. You will be able to reach said land and plant your flag. But the journey is the destination. The destination is the journey, excuse me. Find joy in that. Merkaba. Because this gives, I don't know if this actually is the Merkaba symbol. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Is it the Temperance or the Star card? I think it's the Temperance. I'm going to have to look it up. But right here, it kind of looks like the Merkaba. But it could just be the design on the wall. But I get Merkaba energy from that. If you don't know what Merkaba is, look it up. Um, the video is already kind of long, and plus, you got to start doing your own research. But if you do know what the Merkaba is, you know what that is. So let that move that energy around. Nurturer, I'm getting mudras, having something up your sleeve. You have an ancestor in a tree. Thank you, Spirit. This is for a specific person. You sit under a specific tree and meditate, journal, smoke, smoke. Um, you just be chilling under this specific tree. There's an ancestor there with you when you feel those gusts of wind and when the ladybug was on your arm. Plant lavender for this is for the same person. Plant lavender is what I'm hearing. Plant lavender. You also got some crystals out there, or if not, the ancestor is asking for some crystals to be put out there. It's gonna come to you what crystals the ancestor wants. There's a sector of the tribe that is dealing with things in regards to sexuality. Shame is the things that you're dealing with. Shame, guilt, um, um, I'm just hearing the people saying a lot of vile shit about a person being promiscuous, promiscuity, fast, just a whole bunch of BS for the streets when this person really just isn't that. They're just embracing their dark feminine energy and always have. I feel like since child with the dolphins in there, the dolphins always give me child energy that I'm hearing unadulterated intelligence, but that unfiltered intelligence, that uninfluenced intelligence. Thank you, Spirit. Here's what I'm getting with that. Whoever these people dealing with this sexual thing is, the sexuality thing is giving me to express yourself how you see fit. You know, that's all I can really say on that end, because some people are ashamed because of their sexuality, like what they actually like, what they go for, what they're attracted to. Others are in that same, guilt, shame, hiding energy because they've been traumatized when they tried to express themselves. For that sector, just find somebody that is your speed. You gotta find somebody that's your speed. Like, you gotta find somebody that's your speed, and again, let's not listen to the naysayers. Nobody is living your life. Nobody has to look in the mirror and reflect as you. Fuck them. I'm hearing, is that Kevin Gates? DA, fuck them. Something, fuck them. Yeah, that's Kevin Gates. Yeah, that's his voice. So whoever know that, yeah, just fuck them. Fuck them. You ain't gotta worry about what nobody else got to say. I mean, it is what it is. You're intelligent. Like, people try to pigeonhole one part of a person into that being their whole identity. Fuck no. Like, I'm multifaceted. I'm fucking everything I say I am, I act upon, I do. Like, I do this. So yeah. Lean on your curiosity, your sense of play. Like, I'm hearing forever young. Yeah, be forever young. Don't be influenced by these fake ass constraints. Keep adorning your body in jewels if you feel like it. Yeah, they don't have to understand waist beads. They don't have to understand nothing that you do. You just keep being you. You gonna find your tribe. They're gonna vibrate with you, and y'all gonna have fun in the sun. Is what I'm hearing. You don't have to be modest if that's not how you're comfortable. Do what's comfortable to you. Don't allow the judgments of others to sway you off your path of whatever it is that you need to do or want to do. Yeah, and don't frame it like it's something that you need to do for money, because that doesn't make sense. Like, and you don't owe nobody no fucking explanation. Turn your unicorn powers on. Fuck them. Like, you don't owe nobody that. Your ancestors is really wanting you to live for you. not for the vicarious vicariousness, if that's a word. I don't think it is. Vicariousties, that's definitely not a word. Don't live for this person that's trying to live vicariously through you. There's whoever this is judging you, which is possibly could be a mother, because the Empress is out here, a nurturing energy. I mean, they're from a different time, is what I'm hearing. And the ancestors is saying to remind them that times ain't really changed. They just weren't. They just weren't allowed to be. Ooh, this is heavy. Ooh, I'm sending love to you. Ooh, they weren't allowed to express themselves in that way. So a sense of jealousy comes along with them attempting to reprimand you or make you feel a specific way about how you express your sexuality. Because there's always been gay people. There's always been people who were extra handsy or promiscuous, some may call them, because I'm getting the energy of someone who is not promiscuous, but people paint them to be promiscuous because they're touchy feely, they're affectionate, their love language is physical, physical shit. I mean, what the hell? So you have to realize that older people don't realize how our music isn't much different than theirs, other than the fact that we're using curse words or what they consider vulgar words. But when you really listen to the lyrics, they're talking about this pretty much the same thing. They're just not getting vulgar down with it. Like, I suck your dick, I'm doing, they're not getting straight to the point with it. They were, beating around the bush, doing the word play, which is good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I mean, all of it is good. There's no good or bad about either aspect of it. It's just different. But it's still expression. You're not constricted. You don't have to dial back anything you choose to express yourself about. Nurture you, remother yourself if you need to. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it, turn on your unicorn powers. We got healing. I believe this is the star card. Yumi, resurrection is up under healing. So yeah, I'm getting spiritual baths with that, crying, just purging all those emotions of uh guilt, shame, remorse. You are who you are. Connect. Connect with the earth. Connect with plant life. Connect with ultramarine life. I don't even know if that's a word or if that is a thing. Marine life. Oh, marine life. Duh, Ebony. I don't know what ultramarine life is though, but marine life is, yeah, like dolphins and shit. Grind things out, and not grind things out in a way where you're burning out. It's really just bringing me to the point of breaking down the big things into smaller, more ingestible pieces. Yeah. Forgive. Forgive and let it burn. I'm hearing the Jasmine Sullivan song Veins. Yeah, so you love this thing, but it feels like It feels like addiction. You're addicted to love. So it may not even be totally a trauma that is rooted in sexuality, but more or less love. And that's how your experiences have molded you to experience and accept love more sexual than unconditional, more transactional than an exchange. Hmm. They're bringing me back to this card that's on the easel. Dance of Discord. Stop framing everything as conflict. Stop framing everything as you being hunted. Recognize why they're after you instead of acknowledging the fact that they are after you. Realize why they're after you and amplify that shit is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Nah, I don't feel like this message is all over the place. I feel like it's hitting on different energies because this is not a personal reading. Clean your bongs out. Somebody need to clean their bongs out. That's symbolic to the shit that you're going through too. Pour out that old dank ass water. And I'm talking about every time. It shouldn't sit there at all. And then you go right back to it. No, fuck no. That's not helping. That's not helping elevate you at all. It's causing upper respiratory issues. Clean that shit out every time. Every time. It should be crystal clear like these that she holding. Get all that gunk out of there. At the bottom of the deck. It's your season to receive support. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. That's what your ancestors have been reverberating to you. They're trying to give you the support. But it's like you're not listening. You're so hung up on this black vessel, black sheep narrative. Fuck that, fuck them, fuck all of that. Every single revelation begins with a spark, an epiphany that something must change or else. Yes. Dive deep into these unknown waters. Surrender to the ebb and flow of life. Yeah. Pretty much what I've been saying throughout the reading. What's this trying to say? What's this out here calling to me? Sacred brew. Yeah, start creating things with your hands. Start creating things with your hands. That gave me like a tea time ritual. What else does a trap need to know? Pisces energy, water sign, healing energy, Aquarius to Pisces season, working on your emotional intelligence, a moon in Pisces, So there is the next Pisces moon is significant for somebody. It could be significant for all of us. I just got to look that up. It's your season to receive support. It's still at the bottom of the deck, but then I don't even think I shuffled the hang one. So some enlightenment may come in that season. Some enlightenment may come in that season. Yeah, that's what they want me to leave it with. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else? Appreciation ritual. That may be what needs to be done. Create a appreciation ritual that consists of the actual ritual that you do, however you choose to do it. I would say refrain from copying somebody else's to the T, but look up different rituals, appreciation rituals if there's any out there. But I feel like what I'm getting right now is to look up the meaning of the word, look up the unabridged meaning of the word, so the etymology of the word appreciation, build your ritual from there with knowing the basics of what a ritual consists of. Follow intuitive guidance as well. So learn a little bit, don't take weeks to do it, and then implement those things. You're going to be guided to the herbs that you need, the crystals that you need, the whatever it is that you need to do this. Along with the actual ritual, create a drink that you partake in on a more consistent basis. I feel like that they're calling for that to amplify and continue the ritual until whatever is cleared out. Thank you, Spirit. Crystal magic. I'm getting crystal grids. I'm getting like pendulums. I'm getting those people who are able to like go inside of crystals, view inside of crystals, like whole body experiences inside of crystals. That's what I'm getting. Gratitude ritual. So not only appreciation ritual, gratitude ritual. There's gonna be a crystal that you come across, and it's not gonna be. Thank you, Spirit. It's not gonna be in a crystal shop. It's gonna be in a unorthodox place. Let your imagination go crazy with creating this ritual. Trust in your intuition. Your intention, and your workings matter more than following someone else's ritual. It's your own recipe. It's your own secret sauce, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so let your imagination run wild. Spirit is bringing me to the fact that a lot of people get hung up on doing things the right way when at some point somebody had to create this thing that was deemed to be the right thing. In the season of new, in the revolution. Oh shit. What trap? Spirit really? In the revolution of the new world. Oh, y'all making me sound hella crazy today, but it is what it is. In the revolution of the new world, new things must be created. Nobody ever touches on the fact that the things that are status quo today were created centuries ago. It, 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 it hasn't been the way it was when a lot of these things were created for centuries. Not the number for a century, but FOR. The things that we deem and go along with and engage with as if they are law were created by men centuries ago. And it has been centuries since they've actually been valid. They've actually been in line with what the world currently is. Yeah, it's funny to me too, Spirit, but I do my best not to go along with that shit. It's sure season to rest up. To me, I feel like not completely rest, but dial it back from the hustle grind, no sleep culture, no days off culture. Appreciate your body. Appreciate your vessel. A Virgo at the bottom, yeah. Baby, a Virgo. A Virgo know how to do some self-care. Baby, do you like your life the way it is today? What's one beneficial action you can take to get better? Yeah. Rest on that. Rest on that thought. Reflect on that thought. Resolve to get your answer. Thank you, Spirit. Prosperity is on the way. It came out in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of things going on. It's in delay. It's not gonna come to you until you realize that it's already there. Is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Hold your position. Stand firm. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Hang One, the Temperance. So this is about patience. It's about restraint. It's about sobriety. It's about being modest, not in appearance, but in intake, in intention. It's about seeking the answers and not moving your position until you find them. That brings me back to that meditation. The chaos is gonna happen. You can't control it, but either I'm here staying 10 toes down, or shit 10 toes up like the Hangman. He's not actually 10 toes up, but whatever. You get it. Be dedicated to getting the answer. Like I told y'all before, the Hangman is always gonna bring me to Odin because that's the story that I found correlates, aligns most to the Hangman in position and in meaning, not the Rider Waite meaning, but just yeah. Look up how Odin created the language, which is now known as runes today. Runes. That was Odin. He was in the position that the Hangman is in and stood and said, I'm not fucking moving to from this position until I get the answers to what I seek. I don't know if somebody stood guard because I looked at the card and it zeroed me into the 9 of Wands and I heard stand guard. But that's also number 7, stand guard. I mean that's also 7 of Wands, stand guard. Both of them are standing guard. The 7 of Wands is portrayed to be the master, and the 9 of Wands is portrayed to be the wounded healer, like the warrior that done been through it. But if you think about it with if you think about the cards in a progressive way, the 7 of Wands, you have the perfect vantage point for the opponents that are in front of you. But the 8 of Wands have more wands coming in. So that means attackers are coming from higher ground because the wands are traveling downward. So, of course, you would need to retreat, which brings you to the 9 of Wands, where you've created a fortress and you've created your barrier, you've created your line, you've created your trench, so to say, so that you're able to watch for opponents coming. Tattered and bruised, you still know you got to fight if somebody approaches your area. So yeah, stand firm, be unmoved, be patient. Soul star chakra. So that's about connecting with the divine. It's your season to rest up, so you can actually clear that connection, clear out all of the friction, the static from the connection between you and divine source energy. They want one more? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. One more out of here. New moon. This new moon is specific. This not specific, significant. That's tomorrow. Or no, is it today? Because we should be on the 18th now. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. Oh, wait a minute. Etymology is important. Words have frequency aligned with their spelling. Yet you call yourself a witch. So that goes back to the ritual, creating the ritual. Learn the word that gives you the frequency, the vibration that helps you with your spell work. I mean, simple as that. The hanged one, still right back at the bottom of the very back of the deck. So yeah, learn what it is you need to learn. Meditate until it comes to you. Don't give up so easily. Be like Odin. If you want to create something new, sometimes you got to be delusional, is what I'm hearing, because of how hanging upside down makes you feel. Some may say Odin was crazy, but yeah, look into your human design as well. Sagittarius energy, yeah, move with precision. You do have something to prove, just not to them. This right here is self-service proof. Yeah, I feel like that is in alignment with this ritual as well. But give me just a second, y'all, because I want to look at this new moon, which is starting sometime today. I want to see what zodiac is in. Give me just a moment. You know the deal. If you don't want to stay, you can go. No one's forcing you to be here. Just give me a moment. Be patient. Thank you. Okay, so this new moon is on the app that I use, Astro Matrix. It has the new moon in Capricorn, but following that is the moon in Pisces. So yeah, currently this appreciation ritual needs to start being crafted so that it can be used and utilized for the full moon. Thank you, Spirit. Because this is about release. This is about release. Release so that you can appreciate So do some reflection on the things that you want to release, all the negative. You're they're giving me the phrase, give me what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, that interview question. So write those down, assess those, the things that you feel that are your weaknesses, tailor into whether or not you view it as a weakness or others view it as a weakness. If you view it as a weakness, how you change it. If you don't view it as a weakness within you, how you can appreciate that aspect of you to integrate those things that you feel shame about. It's about integrating the shame so no one can weaponize it. Thank you, Spirit. The new moon in Capricorn, build your legacy deliberately. It's on my for my app, and I'm in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. It says that it begins at 2:52 today, 2:52 p.m. That's okay. Saturn came up again. Okay, that's why Saturn came out earlier in the reading. It's at 28:43 degrees. 28 degrees. I guess that's 43 decan. I'm not sure. I haven't got that versed in it yet. Cardinal, Four of Pentacles, opportunities, balancing the material, mystical, setting realistic goals. The goals for this time being flexible and adaptable, accepting rapid change to plans. At 28 degrees, there's an urgency to this lunation, a desire to start right now. There's no time to waste. With its ruler Saturn, the great time lord, in a near perfect sextile to La Luna, this grounded energy is even more strengthening and structured. Under a watchful eye of its overlord, the new moon's prospects are powerful. There's no limit to what we can create when we approach our desires with a sense of duty, responsibility, and willingness to be and willingness to move deliberately. Yeah, yeah. Set the intentions. Neptune is also aligned towards this new moon, bringing a special touch of its creative magic. Yeah, yeah. Go look up the energy of this new moon. Like I said, the app that I use is Astro Matrix. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for having me slow down and do that. Is there anything else that you want for the tribe? Okay. I want a message out of this might hurt tarot. Some letters and then we can end it. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles at the very back of the deck. Yeah. This is really giving the energy of your prosperity being in delay because of those boundaries not yet set. because of the stress of the ritual is also what I'm hearing. Also, write your incantation. What the heck? What? Incantations. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Write your incantations, declarations, decrees, wishes, requests, so on and so forth, in pencil, not pen. Creativity block is what's slowing your prosperity as well. There was something that you didn't accept. There was something tangible that you didn't accept because you felt like it was gonna come with strings, but it was an offer from the divine. Something that would have definitely grew for you. It would have grew. I mean, that's past now, but it would have. So they're saying take note of that. Take note of that. Eight of Wands. Is yeah, you thought it was gonna come with you thought it was coming with something that was gonna come back to haunt you. And that wasn't the case. You wasn't listening to those reverberations that you was getting. Yeah. This happened because you the way that you view yourself. Your heart you feel like your heart is heavier than the feather. This feels like a person that feels like they're doomed to be in lack and poverty all their life because that's just the way it is. No. Do some investigating, do some research. Currently currently tap into the knowing, whatever the knowing is that you have. Also, if this feels like doing some deep, deep inner work, self reflection, self introspection, unleashing your magic is what I'm hearing. Understanding that you are the ruler of both worlds, the underworld and the as above, so below. You're the ruler of all. You're the ruler of it all because it's all within you. Like I was saying earlier in the beginning, we got them waters flowing behind her as well. The pomegranates are bringing me to intake, grimoire, start a grimoire for some. For others, there's a book that you've been holding off getting that you should do. I'm getting more investigation, internal investigation energy with the high priestess to get rid of some of these self-sabotaging judgments that you have on yourself. This is gonna help your lineage. Nine of Nine of Wands right back at the bottom of the deck. Oh, they just brought me to how that's 2 2 22 222 could mean something to you or master number 22. Look the energy up. Double nines. Do that internal. Do that internal investigation. These two cards hold the same energy. Underneath it all, you're dancing with the conflict, the competition. You're dancing with the surface level when you gotta dive deeper. You gotta dive deeper. What you're looking for is not gonna be on the surface. You can do this. You really can. Stop second guessing and doubting yourself. Look into why that's your go to. Look into why you're leaning more towards pessimistic and logic than letting the creativity, imagination, curiosity, magic, mystical side of you, unicorn, run wild. We learn through books and experience. And books are just someone else's experience and someone else's perception of what they've experienced, whether on a technological level, as far as the the thing that is being done or the thing that is being researched, the thing that's being taught, as well as the implementation of it. Is giving me scientist energy. Scientists come up with a thesis or a thought or a question, and then they experiment, and then they experiment, and then they experiment some more until something comes out of it, until they prove their thesis, until they discover something new. It's all within you, tribe. Have a little more trust in yourself. Go get some letters. Go get some letters and be done. Oh no, they want me to read the message of this card. Okay. F A J F Q S C W. They brought me to Ka, so you is crows. FAF JAS Q and W. That's bringing me to somebody like it's in it's in these two letters are specific to a person. Connection with their first, middle, and last name. I'm hearing Dwayne, even though a D didn't come out here at all. Cast. Cast. Somebody's being casted. As above, so below. Somebody saw something. I'm also getting jaw. Jaw with jaw. It's giving me the energy of what zodiac slash planet is dealing with the jaw, throat chakra as well. I'm hearing calf. Be careful with leg day. Somebody you get a calf sprain or a calf injury. Oh my god. Yeah, and the numbers on that 1, 8, 10, 4, 4, oh, 444, WFF, FFW, 3 and 1. I don't know if I said the 3 for the C. FWF. All right, y'all. They want one, just one. Seven, 7, 7. Luck. Create your own luck. Today is all about you. Go get your favorite drink. Indulge in something you've been saving for. Take extra time to rest. Baby, thank you, Spirit. That sacred brew, that appreciation ritual. It's your time to rest up. It all just came together. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys that stayed to the end. You know that I love you so much. Only want the highest vibrational experiences for you. And remember, purple flame ritual, purple flame energy, purple light energy. Tribe, how y'all let me forget to read the thing? Oh, the moon box of the witch doctor has spilled open to reveal a pool of water. The cannabis leaf, earth, and the flower of life, fire slash creation, represents the spirit's awakening in the physical body. This card, this is the card for the spiritual sign of Sagittarians because it combines wisdom with that special off the cuff behavior. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That's bringing me back to that Empress energy. When I say something up your sleeve and yeah, okay, off the cuff behavior. A Afarita, Afarita, Afarita. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, excuse me, is the problem solver with many solutions. This card represents a balance between our primal animal nature and our divine spiritual side. Your favorite Sagittarian has big when did you forget you were divine energy? And more often than not, they are the source of your growth experiences. Being in the human experience requires enthusiasm first, then discipline, and later dedication. Afarita, Afarita often signals a time for travel, which is essential to the soul. This card appears when the bridge between your higher self and your human self jokingly poke at you to take that trip with friends or with your friends or lover, excuse me. It reminds you to not be so serious and remember that experience is sometimes the best teacher on your journey of awakening. The opportunities for growth are infinite in your career, your life, your business, and especially your wealth. If if Aphorita appears, it is time to ask yourself, is it time to go back to IQ, IKU, and make more changes and allow myself to let go? Is it time to go back to Q? I don't know why I said Q and Q came out. Because that's what the word is. I don't know the word. IKU. That's what it feels like. It sounds like Q to me. To me, it feels like these eyes are silent. I don't know this language though. And make more changes and allow myself to let go. Basically, is it a time to go back to something and make more changes and allow yourself to let go? Well, I already tried. It kind of brought it together for me. Hopefully, it does for you as well. I love y'all. All right, till next time, tribe. I love y'all. Peace.